So, the latest results of the Nielsen Global Consumer Confidence Survey are in, and once again India tops the list of countries with a score of 126 index points relating to the confidence of consumers in the country. Philippines is number 2, Indonesia is number 3, and in fact Asia Pacific does very well right across the board, with 7 of the top 10 countries, top 10 most confident countries actually being in the Asia Pacific region. Indians also are most optimistic about the state of their job prospects and also how confident they feel about their personal finances moving forward. Remarkably, 8 out of 10 Indian consumers feel that their personal finances will be better over the coming year than they have been in the last. However, what is worth noting is that whilst India does top the global list, the consumer confidence score is actually 5 points lower than it was when last measured 3 months ago. That's set against the global backdrop of a 3-point decline. When we actually ask the Indian consumer, sort of why the drop in confidence, then perhaps unsurprisingly they talk about inflation. They talk about rising fuel prices. And indeed, when you look at the statistics in India, inflation is near double digit now, and fuel prices have risen about 13% since the start of the year. So we are starting to see some caution creep into consumers' confidence. And when you actually ask, what are they doing as a result of that, we're also seeing changes in behavior. So whilst Indians generally, like to put money into savings, last quarter 65% of Indians said that they would put spare cash into savings. That number has now come down. The latest number is 54%. So indicating that, some 10% of Indian consumers either don't have the savings to invest or are choosing to use that money in other ways. When you actually ask, sort of about discretionary expenditure, pretty much uniformly as well, we see drops in intentions to purchase new clothes, new technology products, go on holiday. So a lot of discretionary expenditure beyond basic living essentials is now under the spotlight for the Indian consumer. So I think in summary, sort of India is still the most optimistic country in the world, and Indians generally are still feeling good about the future. But we need to watch this drop of 5 points. It's the first time we've seen consumer confidence drop in India since 2009, and we are starting to see some indications that there will be some caution going forward. So one to watch over coming months.